you. Good morning, Vlogsters. Good morning, Vlogsters. I was coming on here to tell you about my day. My day was very productive in the morning, even though I felt like poop-a-doody. I was trying to be productive from bed. And then eventually the aide was like, why don't you come out in the kitchen while I cook breakfast? And I was like, oh. And then she started to like really encourage me to. And then I was like, all right. Then she was like, well, just tell me what to do. And I was like, no, I'm coming out there. But it was good. I went out there. I mean, I told you guys the other day when I knocked over the table that my skills aren't on point when I'm not feeling well. It's kind of like I can't concentrate necessarily as much as I need to. So like I was making sunny side up eggs and I ended up cracking one when I was cracking it in the pan, which almost never happens. And not that I'm perfect, I've just been doing it a long time, so it almost never happens. And the other thing I did was I covered them to cook the whites a little bit better because I cooked at the electric skillet. And I actually covered them just a little too long. So that was another thing. Took a long time for the color to change on the top, for me to know that they were actually cooked on top. So they still had some drippy yolks, which was good. That's what we were looking for. And I made turkey bacon. I said I made the whole packet. I told Jim, I'm not talking to you. I told Jim I made the whole pack of turkey bacon to keep in the refrigerator for the next couple of days. Just heat a couple of slices on a sandwich. Turkey bacon's pretty soft. That's one of those things that I can eat. Cut it up in some mashed cauliflower or whatever. You know, cut it up with some turkey and mashed cauliflower. I actually said to him, I really want a turkey burger now. I want a turkey burger with turkey bacon, American cheese, and ranch dressing. I know it sounds weird, but it's delicious. I used to eat it at the group home all the time. Yep, that was me salivating over it. Salivating. I don't have any coffee today, Tage, just water, because we got to catch up on our water, and it's late in the afternoon. So this is actually pajamas already, and I'll tell you about that in a second. It's not that late in the afternoon, so it's just about 5 o'clock now, so. Oh, there's the bird. And there's the alarm.
Here's a reminder. Make dinner.
Jim, here's your reminder. Make dinner. Text Ice.
What do you want to say?
Your 5 o'clock reminder to make dinner came over the digital assistant.
Okay, I'll send you a message.
So, it's not, like I said, it's not really late, but what happened was I got up really early this morning. My assistant, my health aide had to come in a little early because she had to leave a little early today for an appointment. So we just 35, 40 minutes or something. So Jim went and got her early, and we started right away, like with cleaning and organizing, and did 2 drawers in the bathroom, and did the basket that was here and under the sink in the bathroom she did, because I had some stuff here that had to go out there that used to be in the nightstand but doesn't need to be in the nightstand anymore, all that stuff. So she did all that running around, and then we had breakfast, and like I said, I made breakfast. She made the toast, so I was showing her like how to use the electric skillet and stuff, and she's like, okay. She said, just encouraged you. I just wanted to make sure that you got out of the bed. She goes, I always want to encourage you to get out of the bed, to give you the opportunity so you don't feel like you have to stay in bed. And I really do appreciate that. At first I was like joking around that I was annoyed, and I was like, I know it's good for me, but I was really tired and I didn't feel good. So I was like, all right, like very begrudgingly. But when I went out there and I was able to do it, I felt really good about it. And so thank you if you're watching. You know who you are. Thank you for encouraging me to get out today, because it really helped. And then what it really helped was when after she left, I was able to take a really deep, hard, long nap, which I really needed. My body just needed to actually rest. And something like what happened yesterday is I rolled over to take a rest, and my body was in so much discomfort, and my brain wasn't quite exhausted enough. that I ended up not rolling over and falling, like just rolling over and not falling asleep. So I got up and did the things. After my shower, I vlogged in bed because, you know, it's bones hurt and stuff. Anyway, so this morning it was good. And then when I woke up, about an hour or two before Jim was due to come home, a friend called me when I was napping, and I called her back, and we had a great conversation. She's also on a cancer journey, and she was like, honestly, I'm just lonely, so I was just looking for somebody to talk. I was like, girl, because I started talking to her about stuff that had nothing to do with why she called. And I was like, I said, welcome to the circle, because we're just going to have conversations that don't end, that continue, that merge into each other. So she's like, really? I was just calling you because I was lonely, and I was just looking at somebody to talk to. I was like, she's like, all my friends at work. I said, so are mine. So we had a really nice conversation. Like I said the other day, it's really nice to talk to somebody who's like walking that with you. Even though we are on different paths, they are mostly parallel. From time to time, they merge. Okay. Harry Potter just texted me. So like I said, that's really nice. So we had a really nice conversation just about the time we hung up. Well, actually, I said I have to go because I have to get Jim before he leaves work. I got a message from the radiologist oncologist that they need to see me Monday morning instead of Tuesday afternoon. So hopefully that means everything's okay. But I'll be praying. I guess if it was such an emergent situation, they would tell me to come in right away. But maybe it was just a scheduling thing. I just hope, just praying. I'm wishing and thinking and praying. So the good news is Jim doesn't have to take off 2 afternoons in a row, but the bad news is it looks like he has to take off probably all of Monday. But hopefully he can get through. I left a message on the job phone because I thought it was like 10 to 3, and I thought maybe somebody was still there. But I guess because it's Friday, they let people go as soon as they're done with their work. So there is that. But anyway, so he came home and we snuggled and we visited. We usually do that when he first comes home from work. Just to catch up with the day and spend some time together. And then when he was getting ready to go out and do his thing, and I said, can we just do my bandages now? I said, I realized that I got them done yesterday morning at like 8 o'clock. I was done with my shower. And he's like, oh yeah, like he didn't even, last night I had him put lidocaine on it before I went to bed because, owie, I can't really sleep with the discomfort. I can't sleep well with the discomfort of the back, like rolling over and all these things causes it to really sting, and it's hard to really get comfortable. So I said, just put on the lidocaine to help, because the doctor said just put the medicine on once a day. When he put that lidocaine over that open wound where the medicine apparently had already absorbed in, wowzers. I had to grab his leg. I almost knocked him over. I said, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do this. Oh, it hurts so. Just like, whoa, like somebody took sandpaper across the back of it, and just like, whoa. So, yeah, that's a fun experience. But once the lidocaine burn wears off, it just makes it so much more comfortable. It literally is the cauterization almost of like, you always hear about people who cauterize wounds, or you see them on television where they like burn it to keep it from bleeding, and it hurts initially, but then afterwards your nerves kick in and die and get shocked, and then you don't really feel the pain anymore. That's kind of like what it was with lidocaine. Sorry, my eyes are teary again. Not just because of my beautiful Friendmail opening that I got on the other channel. It's also because my mucositis and stuff like that. So anyway, that's why it was, like 4 o'clock, 4:30. Look, I always want to show you that Sharon. Whenever I try to, now it's different. Dang it. Whenever I see Sharon on my watch, I try to do a screenshot, and it always, disappears. She disappears really quickly. Anyway, yep. So then it was like 4 o'clock. We changed the bandages already, and I put on a nightgown. So I'm kind of already ready for bed. I got cleaned up and all that stuff. So I said, oh, you know what? Since I'm sitting up, let me put on my brace. I got dressed and I just put on my brace and let me vlog, and maybe I can either go out and eat dinner with them or sit up while I eat dinner in here. I don't know if what they're making is for the whole family or just for them. Sometimes they make stuff that they know I can't eat, so Jimmy will just throw something together for me. Excuse me. Yeah. Sure. You got it. My brains, they're not joining each other this morning. They're definitely far away from my brain. Stop it. My brain cells are definitely far away from each other right now. That's what I was gonna say. Anyhow, yes, both of my brain cells. We, hopefully we've been talking about, like, now that he's back at work, incorporating date night back out, and now that my rash is better and he's back to work, incorporating date night back out, even if it's driving to Sonic, I mean, obviously we can go to Applebee's. We still have our Applebee's gift cards from Christmas because I've been kind of out of the loop since Christmas. But we kind of have that. Trying to think of what I was trying to say. I'm sorry. Oh, Colton's Steakhouse. We would definitely never go to Colton's without Mom. But Bandana's Barbecue, so she's, I don't know if I think she likes Bandana's now, because she didn't have it forever, because she always liked this place called Randy's Roadkill Cafe. But Randy's has since closed. Randy's was very expensive barbecue you get very small portions very expensively out in the country, which I didn't think was a great deal. But Mom loved it. She's very sensitive to spice and she likes dry rubs. So trying to find her like dry style barbecue that's not too spicy sometimes is hard. But she said she does like the Bandana's barbecue. Jim always calls it Banderos. But it's Bandana's, just like, that's their symbol, is a little red kerchief, They give you this great French bread garlic toast. You gotta go on gluten day. Cannot go there or Colton's on non-gluten day. On gluten-free day, you cannot go on gluten-free day. It's a must. The other one was Fridays, so we used to go to Fridays, and they used to have their Jack Daniels dessert. There was vanilla. It was cake. Was it Blondie or a cookie or something with the Jack Daniels sweet stuff on it with the ice cream, and it was amazing. And they don't have it anymore, thank God. But that was only on gluten day, because you can't go to Fridays on a gluten-free day, because you can eat a lot of stuff on Fridays that's gluten-free, but you had to get that dessert. Oh boy. But listen, I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me today. Oh, we didn't talk about what I ate today. What did I eat in a day? I know somebody joked about it being like Jerry's food journal, but I think that's part of the cancer journey, is knowing what you can and cannot eat and talking about it. And, you guys were with me the whole time that I couldn't really eat anything, and the weight was just falling off me, and it ended up being all muscle that I lost. Not really much fat, I'll tell you the truth. Some fat, but not much. But today I'm out of peanut butter. That's why I sent Jim to the store. The whole day I had no peanut butter. Travesty. A travesty. But this morning I said I had breakfast. I made sunny side up eggs. Fine. I had one sunny side and one blind. And turkey bacon and gluten-free toast. And then after for lunch I had my little Greek yogurt cups. Did I share those with you yet? I don't think I did. Hang on, guys. Let me get one out. I just have to move the mirror. So, oh, I just dropped a necklace. So, oh, there's a lot of fruit in this one. So I made these. It's plain whole fat Greek yogurt and the berry compote that we make that Jimmy puts in my oatmeal and stuff. They are all different combinations. We tried some on the bottom, fruit on the bottom. We tried some with fruit on the top, and actually some with fruit in the middle. This is my first time doing it, so we wanted to see which ones actually worked the best to blend days and days later. So we made up those, a 32-ounce container. Those are half pints. Those are all 8-ounce. Found it. Those are all 8-ounce mason jars. I think they're half pints. I think they're half pints. I always call them 4-ounce mason jars because Jim just gets confused with the half pint situation. So, and his size, sometimes his size, hold on a second, orientation or whatever, is that what I mean to say, is off. Keep that by my bedside table. Spatial orientation, size, no, or size orientation, really. If I say to him, like, get a 1 cup measuring cup, he'll get like 3/4 without looking at it and think that's the one. And he's like, is this the one? And I'm like, you know, he's not a baker. I'm not holding it against him. So we always refer to them as 4-ounce mason jars. But I really think that they are a cup, not a half cup. That being said, I put 4 ounces of yogurt in there. And then I top a little bit of the topping of the fruit on top. Now the fruit, if you're interested, how we make our compote is I clean and cut up strawberries, clean blueberries, take a pint of strawberries and a pint of blueberries and cut up, and I put them in a bowl. And then we take 1 heaping tablespoon of sugar-free blackberry jam and 1 heaping tablespoon of sugar-free strawberry preserves. And he cooks them on the stove. Well, I did it before Jimmy did it. So he cooks them on the stove. And then once they're melted, we throw all the berries in there, give them a good toss. It does kind of like cook. Some of the blueberries will pop, but you don't really cook it for a long period of time. You just really want to give it a good coating, a good mix. And when everything's glossy, take it off the heat, put it in the Tupperware container, and let it cool. And he takes this, and obviously we put it in the yogurt. You can put it on ice cream. It's very low in the glycemic index because berries themselves are, and the amount of berries compared to how much jelly you're actually using, and the jelly is sugar-free. It's usually sugar-free with Splenda though, so sometimes that has carbs. The amount of jelly that you're actually using is diluted over that whole pound of berries. Obviously, it doesn't work out to very many grams of carbs. But the GI is really the glycemic index, is really what we're always concerned with. Huh, that's a bandage with tape in my hair. I haven't had tape in my hair since I shaved it all off. That's great. Sorry, I just was like, did you see it? You guys can't really see it. This is what I see. You see that? That's what I see. And I see it at the corner of my eye like something's on my shoulder. Okay. Anyway, that's what Jimmy puts in the oatmeal. Hopefully he could share that oatmeal recipe one day. I really wish. Maybe I'll have him make me oatmeal tomorrow so he can film it. He does such an amazing job making my oatmeal. And I have no idea what its macros are. It's definitely not on keto. But it doesn't spike my blood sugar, even with all the carbs that are in all the oats. Not that it won't do yours. Everybody's body's different. But it's just something that works for me. And I think I will have him make some on the camera tomorrow if he can, if he's willing to. For lunch, I had the yogurt. I started to say for lunch, I had the yogurt and no, I didn't have anything else but the yogurt. What the heck? And then I fell asleep. So maybe that wasn't really lunch. Maybe that was like dessert for breakfast. Because then when I woke up, I was kind of hungry, and I ended up having a protein shake, strawberry protein shake at 1. Yeah, like right when I was on the phone with my friend. And then we're going to have something for dinner, and I don't know what it is. Like I said, I don't remember what he said we were having for dinner. Or if he's making something, like I said, for the whole family or just for his mom and himself. So we will see. I do have leftovers. I can just always eat my heated leftovers. So that might be what we do. Okay. Once again, I love you guys. Oh, I drank all my water and my Miralax coffee and had my medicine and my fiber. I said to Jim, I was like, if we put the fiber in the oatmeal and the Miralax in the coffee, because if I put the fiber in the coffee with the Miralax in the coffee, I'm going to be chewing my coffees. No, I'm kidding. It dilutes really, really well, but I just thought it was funny, and I was like, I'm going to be chewing on my coffee soon. It's hard to keep track for me, this, because Jim fills it up before he goes to bed, and then my aide fills it back up when she leaves in the morning. So it's like, just keep track. Just keep drinking it. Make sure it just gets filled up twice a day from empty. That's fine. That's all we need to know. But anyhow, like I was trying to say, I love you guys. Oh, you guys, it's so crazy around here, but I just can't stand it, how much I love it. I don't think I would change any of it for the world. You know, yes, if there was no war and there was no cancer, those things would be great. But walking this with you is both an honor and a privilege, I will tell you. And for my friend who I'm walking really side by side with, it has been an amazing, amazing privilege to have you both walk next to me and before me with certain things. And thank you. And I'm not going to cry, I promise. It just feels that way. I love you guys, and if nobody's told you that you're loved, you can always come by and hear how much I love you, because I love you so much. Okay? And as always, you take care. God bless, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.